Good afternoon and welcome to the 2021 Faculty and Staff Awards program for CALS. Thank you for tuning in to celebrate the achievements of your colleagues today. It is nice to see so many of you, even though it is through a computer screen. This past year has been challenging, but I am proud of how faculty and staff across the college rose to these challenges we encountered. We were steadfast in our mission to provide a world-class education, foster groundbreaking research, and deliver outreach programs that honor the Wisconsin idea. Today, we are highlighting a few outstanding individuals and learn more about their great work and the impact that it has on others. With so many talented staff and faculty in our college, it is difficult to make these award selections. I would like to thank all of the individuals who served on awards committees for their earnest consideration of all the nominees. I'd also like to recognize the donors and sponsors who make the awards that we present today possible. Some of them are here with us today, and so I wanted to take the opportunity to welcome them and to thank them for their support. A few housekeeping items to go over before we start the awards portion of the program. Please have your screen set to speaker view for the best viewing of the program. We are going to have everyone muted while the awards are presented, but we welcome and encourage congratulatory messages to the recipients in the chat box. To start things out, I am honored to present our first award today, which is the Louise Hempstead Leadership Award. This award recognizes a CALS faculty or staff member who demonstrates a passion for advancing agriculture through innovation and cooperation. The award is in honor of Meat and Animal Sciences graduate and former CALS Board of Visitors member Louise Hempstead, who used her CALS education to build a successful career in the dairy industry. Joining us today is Louise's daughter, Christina, and her children. Thank you for being here. This year's recipient of the Louise Hempstead Leadership Award is Julie Dawson, an associate professor in the Department of Horticulture. In 2014, Julie stepped into a newly created position as an integrated extension specialist of urban and regional food systems, which is housed in the Department of Horticulture. In this role, Julie has strongly demonstrated leadership in several areas related to innovation, cooperation, and sustainability. Beginning a research, teaching, and extension program from the ground up can be a daunting task. This challenge was further heightened by the fact that some of Julie's clientele, urban producers for example, are not typically served by extension. She displayed tenacity and perseverance to develop these relationships with these individuals, contributing to the resilience of the farms and food systems within their communities. In her research, Julie has demonstrated innovative approaches that further agriculture's role in environmental and community stewardship. Additionally, Julie has led the Seed to Kitchen Collaborative, which ties her research and extension efforts together. This program creates a cooperative network of farmers, plant breeders, and chefs to better develop varieties for regional food systems in the upper Midwest. Overall, Julie encompasses everything that this award stands for and is well deserving of the Louise Hempstead Leadership Award. Congratulations, Julie. And now I'm going to welcome Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Programs, Bill Barker, to the podium to announce the next set of awards. Bill?
Thank you, Dean Kate. Good afternoon, everyone. The next two awards are University Staff Recognition Awards, which acknowledge outstanding job performance, problem-solving ability, and leadership skills of university staff members working throughout the college. The first university staff member we recognized this year is Jason Ball. the facilities manager of the Wisconsin Crop Innovation Center. As the facilities manager, Jason performs essential preventative maintenance at the center. Jason's work is critical to avoid any breakdowns in the building, which is now almost 40 years old. He continually makes changes and improvements to both the extensive building control management system and existing equipment to make the building run more efficiently and to enhance equipment used by the staff for their research. In addition to this maintenance work, Jason spearheads efforts to add additional functionality to the center and is regularly sought out for his advice on everything associated with the infrastructure of the building, including electrical, HVAC, plumbing, mechanical, and lighting. Jason's on call and responds 24/7 to any emergency. He uses his experience to resolve complex issues related to environmental controls, breakdown of critical equipment, and other emergencies that could negatively impact the output of the center. Just recently, Jason worked to prevent a potentially massive water leak. Jason is always working to make the WCIC building and grounds the best it can be. Congratulations, Jason. Our next University Staff Award recognizes Debbie Schneider, a Human Resources Assistant in the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences. Debbie has a long history with the Department of Animal Sciences and the Department of Dairy Science, and was an essential part of the restructuring of the two departments. Debbie's expertise has helped the current administration understand how to integrate processes from both departments, such as animal units and new faculty positions. She has also completed a variety of one-time tasks that were necessary for the two departments to merge. Without her dedication, the creation of the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences would have been much more difficult. Faculty, staff, and students alike look to Debbie for HR-related knowledge, as she always goes above and beyond to help them and everyone else on the Human Resources team. When she isn't helping others, Debbie is often the first one to tackle the hard tasks that appear in the HR office. She excels at finding creative solutions to complex issues as they arise, which is why she is seen as a trusted staff member by her colleagues. Debbie's skills, knowledge, and dedication make her a worthy recipient of the CALS University Staff Recognition Award. Congratulations, Debbie. Our next award is the Excellence in International Activities Award, which recognizes an individual engaged in international research, instruction, outreach, program development, or service. This year's recipient is Alfred E. Hartemink, a professor and chair of the Department of Soil Science. Alfred's research contributions to the field of soil podology and digital soil morphometrics has brought him international acclaim. He has delivered international research presentations in Australia, Brazil, Canada, the Netherlands, and South Korea. While Alfred is dedicated to the field of global soil science, he is also dedicated to the tireless pursuit of facilitating the exchange of information. He has organized and hosted two global conferences in Madison. These conferences brought together 200 scientists from all over the world. Alfred founded the journal Geoderma Regional in 2014 and serves as its editor-in-chief. This global journal of soil science exists to highlight regional and national solutions to global issues of soil science. Complementing his contributions to research and publishing, Alfred has also shown dedication to international instruction and mentorship in soil science. At the UW-Madison, he developed and teaches Earth's Soil, Natural Science and Human Use, a course that focuses on the role that soils play in humanity's grand challenges across the globe. And since 2012, he has hosted 9 postdoctoral researchers and guest scientists from several countries. The relationships and interactions with these visiting scientists have greatly benefited the department, college, and the broader scientific community at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Congratulations, Alfred. The next two awards are supported by an educational development fund created to honor Dean Glenn S. Pound upon his retirement in 1979. The Pound Research Award this year goes to Laura Hernandez. Laura has been with the Department of Animal and Dairy Science since 2011, and she was promoted to professor earlier this year. Laura consistently demonstrates great scientific ability, as well as an eagerness to participate in all aspects of the department's teaching, research, outreach, and service missions. Laura's research in the fields of animal and dairy science, animal biology, veterinary medicine, and human health is extremely productive and novel. She and her team are untangling the biology of serotonin and its role in mammalian physiology, particularly its roles in milk synthesis, in the mammary gland, and calcium mobilization in the bone. Laura's research has major economic implications for farmers, addresses important animal welfare concerns for consumers, and has human health benefits for nursing mothers. Laura is now a global authority on mammary gland physiology and serotonin biology, with her work being featured in numerous publications and leading to several patents. Laura's research and its impacts on food production, animal welfare, and the human health embody the Wisconsin idea and the research mission of a top land-grant university, make her well-deserving of the Pound Research Award. Congratulations, Laura. And now I'm going to hand things off to Associate Dean for Extension and Outreach, Doug Reineman, to present the Pound Extension Award. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to present the Pound Extension Award to Dr. Aaron Silva, Associate Professor and Extension Specialist in the Department of Plant Pathology. Since Aaron joined UW-Madison in 2006, she has developed strong relationships with the organic farming community throughout Wisconsin and the upper Midwest. Professor Silva's research focuses on improving soil health, the use of cover crops, and managing weeds in organic production systems. This research program has made Aaron an international celebrity in organic farming circles. Aaron initiated and has nurtured the highly successful O-Grain, or Organic Grain Research and Information Network, that engages thousands of farmers and agricultural professionals through an often visited YouTube channel, a recent virtual workshop series offered during the COVID-19 pandemic, and many other activities. Aaron's online presence also includes the Veggie Compass, a management tool for organic vegetable producers that has been used on over 18,000 farms. Aaron has made incredible impact in the college, in her department, and with farmers around the country and the world with her outstanding research, outreach, and instructional programs. Congratulations, Aaron. I'm now honored to present the Robert G.F. and Hazel T. Spitzy Land-Grant Faculty Award for Excellence. Bob and Hazel Spitzy established this award to honor faculty in CALS, or the School of Human Ecology, who exemplify the land-grant philosophy through combined excellence in research, teaching, and outreach over a sustained period of time. This year, the award goes to Judith S. Bartfeld, a professor in the Department of Consumer Science in the School of Human Ecology. She is also Food Research, Security Research, and Policy Specialist for the Division of Extension. Judy has dedicated her career to addressing food insecurity by understanding its causes and discovering through rigorous analysis the policies and programs that make a positive difference. By tackling real-world challenges with exceptional research, teaching, and outreach, her work exemplifies the land-grant philosophy. Judy has worked with Extension colleagues to assess food insecurity among families of elementary school students in dozens of schools around the state. These efforts have provided a foundation for local initiatives such as summer meal programs and food pantries. At the national level, she has served on an advisory committee providing support to the President's National Commission on Hunger and a National Academy of Sciences committee charged with recommending ways to improve research into the causes and consequences of child hunger. Judy is inspired by research that has real-world relevance, informs how people think about food insecurity, and engages stakeholders in seeking solutions. Congratulations, Judy. The next 3 awards were established to recognize contributions of our more than 700 academic staff members in the college. These awards are presented to academic staff who demonstrate outstanding achievements in leadership, research, and service. Our first recipient is Christian G. Kruger. Christian has served UW-Madison for more than 25 years, most recently as a research program manager in the Reed Laboratory in the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences. He's been a highly prolific researcher with more than 75 peer-reviewed journal articles and book chapters. He is also a productive entrepreneur with several patents, inventions, and startup companies. Christian's recent research has focused on the use of plant products and animal models to improve human health. His laboratory management, technical skills, and scientific knowledge have facilitated countless collaborations and contributions in the areas of phytochemistry, mucosal immunology, and cardiovascular health. Christian was granted permanent PI status and has greatly increased the grants received by the Reed Research Group, serving as PI or co-PI on over 30 funded projects. His role in the Reed Laboratory program epitomizes how academic staff enhance the research mission of the Animal and Dairy Sciences Department, CALS, and the entire campus. Christian's leadership role in commercialization of intellectual property is an excellent example of how academic staff contribute to the Wisconsin idea and the role of the university as an economic engine for the growth of Wisconsin's economy. Congratulations, Christian. The next academic staff award goes to Michael Peterson. As the Associate Director of the Wisconsin Crop Innovation Center, Michael Peterson is responsible for providing day-to-day oversight and management of a large array of research and production activities, staffing and administrative functions, and facility operation and maintenance. In the year that led up to and in the years following the opening of the WCIC facility to the public in 2017, Michael has gone above and beyond the call of duty in his position at WCIC. His organization, staffing, and successful launch of a cutting-edge crop genome research and service center has been ambitious and tremendous undertaking. Michael's performance has strongly contributed to the outstanding success of this new center. Michael's remarkable leadership skills have been on full display during the COVID-19 pandemic. Working with the WCIC directors and campus administration, he quickly organized essential employee task forces to keep business moving while ensuring employee safety. He worked extensively on the development of COVID-19 related work and staffing plans for WCIC, taking into account all safety precautions, staff concerns, and the need to continue activities to prevent the loss of unique, invaluable tissue culture, plant material, and experiments. Congratulations, Michael. The final Academic Staff Award goes to Plia Zhang, Prospective Student Services Coordinator, Advisor, and Lead CALS Ambassador. Plia serves as the front line for providing timely information with a friendly face for students applying to CALS or just seeking more information about our programs. Plia has molded programming and activities to make the prospective student experience personal and effective. She has developed information sessions and visit days that are interactive and engaging, has worked to develop communications to aid students during the application process. She interacts with several hundred prospective students a year through programming or outreach. She does a great job of presenting CALS as a warm, caring place where students can thrive. Plia has served as an advisor with the Traditional Advising and Outreach Services Unit, and she goes the extra mile by being knowledgeable about resources and information and reaching out to find out what she does not know. She is very well respected and valued for her work, but more so for her personality and presence. She had made her mark within academic affairs and by extension, the college, and is a rising professional who we are sure will continue to do great things. Congratulations, Plia. And now I'd like to hand things off to Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, Karen Wasserman.
Thanks, Doug. It's my privilege to present the Arthur J. and Ellen A. Maurer Extra Mile Award. Ellen Maurer originally established this fund as the Arthur J. Maurer Extra Mile Award in May of 1999 in memory of her husband, a poultry and food scientist and assistant dean for international agricultural programs in CALS. The fund has since been renamed to also honor Ellen, who enjoyed a vibrant career as a teacher, writer, editor, photographer, and international science communications consultant through her roles as a publications editor in the Department of Life Sciences Communication and as senior university relations specialist in CALS. I would like to welcome one of the Maurer's children, Brant, who is joining us today. Welcome, Brant. This year, the Arthur J. and Ellen A. Maurer Extra Mile Award goes to Theodore J. Halbach. Ted has been a faculty associate in the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences since 2013. He has been with the department since 1998, where he has served as the Farm and Industry Short Course Program Director, Dairy Cattle Evaluation Instructor, and Extension Dairy Youth Specialist. Ted is a tireless promoter and recruiter of undergraduates for the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences. He is constantly reaching out to those who he believes can make a positive impact on the dairy industry here at UW-Madison, and his dedication to student success goes beyond advising and finding opportunities outside of the classroom. Ted has worked to develop the Production Agriculture Initiative, which ensures that students from rural communities who wish to study in agriculture-related fields receive a second screening of their applications. Ted has also helped develop multiple scholarships for students that provide over $1 million in support. Thanks to Ted's commitment, effort, and success in youth development, the department's enrollment has remained steady despite the reduction of dairy farms. He exemplifies a faculty member who provides exceptional service to students, his department, and the college as a whole. Congratulations, Ted. Our next award is the Robert R. Spitzer Teaching Excellence Award. Robert Spitzer was a 3-time graduate of CALS who went on to become a leader in agribusiness and the president of the Milwaukee School of Engineering. Bob created the award to honor the teachers who made a lasting impression on him. This year, the Robert R. Spitzer Teaching Excellence Award goes to Katie Vermillion Kallman, a faculty associate in the genetics department. Katie teaches multiple courses in the department, including a capstone course for the genetics and genomics major. Her classes are very popular as students appreciate her phenomenal teaching skills and caring personality. Katie's work as an instructor extends to online courses too. In 2018, Katie was awarded an Educational Innovation of Online Course Development grant from the Division of Continuing Studies with fellow faculty associate Kit Tillman. The pair successfully developed 2 highly successful online classes that have helped expand the department's undergraduate enrollment. Katie's training and experience with online courses became instrumental to the Department of Genetics during the switch from in-person to remote learning due to the COVID-19 pandemic. She was the go-to person for help with online resources. In addition, Katie organized multiple faculty workshops to train others through the various platforms and discuss successes and challenges of remote learning. Katie also directs efforts to increase community in the major throughout the year, but in particular organizing and making presentations at events with students and their families, such as during graduation. In these events, Katie's presentations are a highlight, incorporating student quotes, perceptions and hopes, photographs, movies, and other community-building activities. Katie excels at conveying a true enthusiasm for science while providing insightful and supporting mentoring to students in their professional and personal development, all the while developing and implementing innovative methods of instruction and directing the undergraduate curriculum. Congratulations, Katie. Our next award is the WALSA Outstanding Advisor Award. The members of the Wisconsin Agricultural and Life Sciences Alumni Association have been honoring outstanding advisors with this award since 1979. This year's Outstanding Advisor Award goes to Katie Butson. Katie is an advisor in the Nutritional Sciences Department. As an advisor, her job is to assist undergraduate and graduate students with many questions or concerns, but she has also always gone above and beyond for her students. Even though Katie has a large number of students to advise, she is always accessible and willing to help in any way possible. She has a vast knowledge of happenings around the Nutritional Sciences Department and campus, which makes her weekly emails to students, faculty, and staff all the more helpful. Her main goal is to improve the professional and mental well-being of all students. This was especially important during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite her busy schedule, Katie has time blocked out each week entirely dedicated to connecting with students. Katie has also helped the Nutritional Sciences Department in other ways. She has been and continues to be dedicated to making the department more diverse. Katie has worked with graduate students on increasing their racial awareness by assisting them on creating a diversity letter, as well as hosting a town hall to discuss important issues. Her dedication also extends to student organizations. She assisted in coordinating and organizing UW-Madison's first Food Justice Conference with the Nutritional Science student organizations Campus Food Shed and Slow Food UW. Congratulations, Katie. Now I am honored to present the CALS Equity and Diversity Award. This award was established by the college's Equity and Diversity Committee to recognize contributions to activities and programs that advance the academic and professional climate of diversity, respect, inclusion, and equity in CALS. This year's recipient is Claudia Irene Calderon. Claudia is an associate faculty member in the Department of Horticulture. She was hired to build and advance the study abroad program in the department, which she has done exceptionally well over the years. Claudia is deeply committed to improving the learning environment on campus. Her teaching philosophy embraces diversity, empathy, understanding, discovery, and learning. Almost all of her classes are followed by discussions, including thoughtful questions with extra time for students to contribute independent interpretations and ideas. Much of her educational program is focused on improving students' understanding of diversity in all its forms. In addition, Claudia has been a leader in the Department of Horticulture's Diversity and Equity Committee, a strong collaborator with the Department of Latin America, Caribbean, and Iberian Studies, and a participant in the Latinx Employee Resources Group. She has also worked with the Nuestro Mundo Elementary School. She has long advised CALS Global and been a participant with their office on a variety of programs. Claudia recently developed a new course, Structural Racism in the U.S. Agricultural System, the first of its kind in our college. The course represents an inspiring example of Claudia's work to address inequities in our 150-year-old land-grant university system. Claudia's contributions to improving diversity, equity, and inclusion on campus are solid evidence of her deep commitment to promoting student understanding and improving campus climate. Congratulations, Claudia. I will now hand things over to Senior Associate Dean Mark Rickenbach for the next part of the program.
Thank you, Karen, and good afternoon, everyone. This year, we continue to recognize faculty who have received additional Faculty Fellow Awards and college or department-level professorships. These recognitions are made possible by the generosity of donors and are important in recognizing our accomplished faculty. Earning these titles is truly a special honor. Our first Faculty Fellow Award is the Elton D. and Carrie R. Aberly Faculty Fellow Award. This award, established by former CALS Dean Abe Aberly and his wife Carrie, is designed to recognize and reward promising young faculty within CALS, providing support and encouragement during the critical pre-tenure period. Thanks for joining us today, Abe and Carrie. This year's awardee is Paul Castanedo Dower. Paul is an assistant professor in the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics. He is a development economist whose research lies at the intersection between political economy, economic history, and development economics. Much of his research focuses on how changes in land rights and other agrarian reforms affect agricultural production, conflict, democratization, and migration. In addition, he is a valued mentor to graduate students. As one graduate student noted, Professor Dower is a generous and approachable teacher. He goes out of his way to devote time to students. Congratulations, Paul. The next two awards are the Alfred Topfer Faculty Fellow Awards. These awards are bestowed on pre-tenure faculty whose research benefits agricultural activities within the United States and whose area of interest lie in the scientific fields of crop research, improvements in crop yield and quality, or animal sciences. Our first recipient is Yi Wang. Yi joined CALS in June 2017 as an assistant professor in the Department of Horticulture and a potato and vegetable sustainable production specialist with the Division of Extension. A goal of her research and extension programs is to develop science-based recommendations about production management for members of Wisconsin's potato and vegetable industry. She focuses on water use and crop fertility to help improve the industry's profitability and sustainability. Yi has also developed a vibrant extension program and has received very positive feedback from stakeholders for her extension work. Congratulations, Yi. The other recipient of the Topfer Faculty Fellow Award is Rodrigo Worley. Rodrigo joined CALS in January 2018 as an assistant professor in the Department of Agronomy and a cropping systems weed scientist with the Division of Extension. His research program focuses on agroecologically based approaches to address sustainable weed management in corn, soybeans, and small grains. His outreach efforts include developing and updating weed management recommendations for these crops in Wisconsin. Rodrigo has been very successful in generating grant support, has recruited and built a strong team of scientists, and is at the forefront of communicating information to stakeholders and clients through his extension programs. Congratulations, Rodrigo. The following faculty earned professorships that became effective July 1, 2020. Timothy Donahue has been appointed to the Ira L. Baldwin Professorship in Bacteriology, which provides research and scholarly activity support. The family members of Ira Baldwin and the Riley Company established the Ira L. Baldwin Professorship Fund in Bacteriology to honor Baldwin's connection to CALS and the UW, where he served in various leadership roles, including chair of the Department of Bacteriology, CALS Dean, and Dean of the Graduate School. Some of Dean Baldwin's grandchildren are joining us today, and thank you for joining us. Tim's research program focuses on analyzing pathways and networks that microbes use to grow, generate biomass, or produce alternative fuels from sunlight or other renewable energy sources. Tim has become a highly sought-after international expert on bio-based issues. He has served on numerous federal and international research and advisory councils and panels, led large federally funded cross-disciplinary biotechnology graduate training programs, and is a past president and current secretary of the American Society for Microbiology. He is also a proud and effective advocate for the scientific excellence of UW-Madison. Congratulations, Tim. Anna Pidgeon, professor of forest and wildlife ecology, has been appointed to the Beers Bascom Professor in Conservation. The professorship was established in the early 1980s by the Kraft Company in honor of William O. Beers for his lifetime career of dedicated service to the company and volunteer leadership roles at UW-Madison. Anna's areas of expertise include bird habitat relationships, human impacts on wildlife, Wisconsin terrestrial vertebrates, and conservation biology and planning. Her overarching goal is to understand wildlife responses to habitat dynamics in order to inform and improve conservation practice and policy. Anna's career-long commitment to outreach and service has benefited many stakeholders and professional societies in Wisconsin and elsewhere. Congratulations, Anna. Nan Enstad, professor of community and environmental sociology, has been appointed to the Buddle-Sewell Professorship. Established in January 2005, the professorship supports the recruitment and retention of outstanding scholars. I would like to welcome Fred Buddle's widow, Pamela Klinkenbeard, to this ceremony. Nan's research and teaching examine the history of global capitalism and how people have lived and struggled within and against it. Current projects include a study of rural environmental activism in Wisconsin, a discursive comparative analysis of farmers and campesinos in the US and Mexico, and a method piece on global capitalism, commodities, and foreign policy. Congratulations, Nan. Katrina Forrest has been appointed to the E.B. Fred Professorship in Bacteriology. The professorship was established through the estate of E.B. Fred, a leading bacteriologist who went on to serve various UW campus leadership roles, including graduate school dean, CALS dean, and UW president. Katrina's research program focuses on the structural biology of pathogenesis, with a special focus on the proteins that bacteria use to attach to and move across solid surfaces, and the proteins they use to sense light. Katrina was selected on the basis of her outstanding teaching and research activities. Congratulations, Katrina. Amaya Atucha, professor of horticulture and extension fruit crop specialist, has been reappointed as the Gottschalk Chair for Cranberry Research. The Chair Award, established by the Gottschalk family, supports cranberry research in the Department of Horticulture. I would like to welcome Fawn Gottschalk, to the ceremony and thank her for her family's ongoing support. Amaya has established herself as a respected international leader in 3 focal research areas: plant development, cold hardiness, and dormancy in temperate fruit crops, and fruit crop management production systems. She has made 2 key discoveries during her time at UW-Madison that have greatly advanced disciplinary knowledge while also having very practical applications that have enhanced cranberry production. Congratulations, Amaya. Troy M. Runge, professor and chair of the Department of Biological Systems Engineering, has been appointed to the Patrick Walsh and Noreen Warren Endowed Professorship. an appointment that includes support for departmental mission and chair activities. The professorship was established in 2015 by Patrick Walsh and Noreen Warren. Walsh is the former chair of the department, and he also had an extension appointment. Troy, the first appointee to this professorship, researches several aspects of bioenergy and bio-based materials with an emphasis on biomass composition and separation technologies. He is investigating diverse biomass processes to produce fiber for paper and sugar for ethanol by retrofitting pulp mills. His research is heavily applied and utilizes collaborations with Wisconsin companies. Ultimately, the research could improve processes for biomass aggregation, storage, and transportation. Congratulations, Troy. And now, I'm going to welcome Kate back to the podium for some closing remarks.
Thank you, Mark. And congratulations to all of our awardees. I'm honored to call you our colleagues, my colleagues. I would now like to encourage all of the honorees to pull out the box that was mailed to them earlier this week and to turn on your cameras if they aren't on already. And while they are doing that, I'll encourage everybody else to go back to gallery mode in Zoom so that you can watch this part of the ceremony. We're going to try to do what I've recently learned is called unboxing. That's apparently all the rage in the virtual world. It's so much fun to be part of a social media trend. And before you open, I want to thank our event producer from the union who has been helping with the production of this event. Thank you, Lance. Okay, is everybody ready to do their unboxing? Good. Go ahead and open your boxes. And when they do this, they should find an award plaque or a professorship print, as well as a program and other gifts to celebrate. Yes, thank you for holding those up. We're going to pause for a moment. Yes, get ready. And when everybody looks ready, when I see a lot of the things being held up, hold them up in front of your camera. We're going to take some screenshots instead of in-person photos that we would normally do. So get centered on your camera already. Go. We're taking some screenshots, and I'm going to wait for the thumbs up from our production team. Looking good. It's looking excellent. I can't wait to see this in CALS. We've got more than 100% participants, so we have to go through several scrolling to get several screens full. But this looks terrific. One more. We're good? All right. That's great. Thank you again for joining us today, everyone. We look forward to being able to celebrate each other in person very soon. So until then, be well and on Wisconsin.